DerpyCon 2023, the good, the bad, the ugly. DerpyCon was a multi-genre convention held from October 27th through 29th, 2023 at the Hyatt Regency New Brunswick in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Let's see how they did. For the good, I thought the hotel was good this year. Even with construction going on, things did go smoothly. I like the parking this hotel offers. It's attached to the building and it's very convenient. We will need to talk about some issues that did occur with parking later. Badge pickup went smoothly, especially when I picked up on Thursday. Friday it went really well. They had a little bit of a problem on Saturday with a lot of people trying to pick up their badges, and they had to move Reg upstairs. I still think it went smoothly overall, though, and that's why I want to mention it here. Their Reg staff work really hard to get you your badge as fast as possible. I like that DerpyCon did what a lot of other cons are doing and had a swap meet this year. I hope they continue to run with the idea and continue to evolve it. DerpyCon, for a convention of its size, has an excellent video game room. They had just about everything you could hope for. Foreign arcade cabinets, pinball machines, console gaming, tournaments, and indie gaming. DerpyCon's video game room very much stands out compared to a lot of other conventions. I like what DerpyCon did with the masquerade. They cannot fit everyone into main events, so what they did is they had multiple other viewing options for it. You could see it projected into the atrium's wall, which allowed a lot of people to kind of stand around and watch it. They also had a viewing room made out of a panel room, so you could go sit down and watch the masquerade. They did everything possible to get everyone into the room they could, but just with the size availability of the rooms, and so many people wanting to see the masquerade, they creatively worked around problems. DerpyCon TV, which was hosted on the hotel's internal television system, worked well, and from your hotel room you could view various events going on from around the convention. The Sunday energy of DerpyCon was great. Now, the picture here makes it look like, oh, could that be a Friday? No, that was still a Sunday, very late in the day. A lot of people still at this convention, a lot of people still attending panels. Panels were pretty full at this point, which is really impressive for a Sunday. The con had great energy, especially for a Sunday. I feel this year that the food options in New Brunswick finally evened out to what was available in Morristown, in the convention's old location. A lot of great food options in New Brunswick. Old Man Rafferty's great sit-down, Smashville delicious burgers, several ramen places, and the new one I tried this year in the picture above, Buns and Shakes delicious hamburgers. Really, I enjoyed the food options the local area offered. For the bad, what was bad was the online schedule. Most conventions, unfortunately, now have been priced out of apps like Guidebook. DerpyCon went with an online solution directly on their website. Unfortunately, one of the cell phone providers did not have good coverage in the convention center, so people could not access it on their phones all the time. Another problem was, and if you look at the screenshot, that's directly from my phone, it was unwieldy in many ways. What I should have done was download the PDF, but unfortunately, I wanted the latest updates of what might have been canceled around the convention. This is going to be a tough one to fix, and I wish them the best of luck. To me, I just don't think the website worked very well. For the ugly, what should have been better? The hotel's parking policy needs to be revised or clarified, and this is going to be both on the hotel and convention end. If you go on the hotel's website, they literally say there are no checkout privileges from the parking garage, which I'm perfectly fine with. However, if you attach your parking to your hotel room, your hotel key gives you in and out privileges, which, and this is where the problem lies, the parking garage was either full or very, very full on Saturday of the convention, and you would not be guaranteed to have a spot when you came back in. I'd like to see this clarified, because in all reality, I had no plans to move the car, but I heard other people did, and then they couldn't leave on Saturday if they wanted to. I'd like to see this whole thing clarified and cleaned up in a more concise and precise manner. There was not enough depth in the dealer's room. Most of the items for sale in the dealer's room was anime content. There was not enough multi-genre dealers. Now, one of the more unique things I did see in there was someone had taxidermy-like items, which was very unique for a convention's dealer's room. As a middle-aged anime fan, I was not interested by this convention's lineup. This convention's lineup was very much skewed towards younger fans to attract attendees, and I understand that, but I only actually knew 2 of these voice actors by reputation, and I did not find any interest in any of the content they offered, so this was a miss for me. With all due respect to the voice actors here, I wouldn't pay a dime for any of their autographs. In fact, it'd have to be free for me to even get in line. I understand the post-COVID convention world that is now basically standard to charge for all autographs, and I'm sorry, I see no value in that. I am obviously in the minority because they had long lines for people wanting their autographs, and good for them. But I want to give a shout out to Kyle here for not charging for the autograph and being old school. Thank you, Kyle. Overall, I thought DerpyCon had another good year. I think the venue continues to work well for them, and the con has continued to fully grow into New Brunswick, and I honestly think New Brunswick is a better location than Morristown at this point. I did hear from a few attendees while walking around the convention about how they would reconfigure the convention space, but right now I feel DerpyCon is getting the most out of the space the venue has. I'm giving DerpyCon another B this year. I thought they did good work, and I'm looking forward to next year. Thanks for watching.